Welcome back to Post and Pilots. Let's play some more HOI4 in our bonus campaign. This is the Global Defense Council. We already stopped this one once. We are now continuing, or we have started continuing it a while ago. Started continuing, yes, we have. A while ago. We beat the Axis, the Allies, as Anarchist Aragon, now the Global Defense Council, and now we're on our way defeating the Axis too. Now, this is my first video recording after I did a whole bunch of recordings in one go of this continuation of the campaign. So it's gonna take me a moment to get back into it. I did do some looking around. And some things that I noticed, and that I hadn't noticed before, is, I had noticed that I was low on manpower, officially. Still 1.57 million, but compared to the amount that we have in the field, that's low. And there are a couple of places that are really, really promising. Sure, there is some Northern African stuff here, 4 million there, that we could core, which we can do, by the way, because we are anarchists. So we can core states that have over 60% compliance, and I believe this one does. They do. Then I noticed that Austria and Hungary were available. We must have, and I think this happened in Africa too, that we took over the compliance from the people we took the land from. Which is, so because it's land that was already occupied by, or conquered by somebody else, we then got to use their compliance. Which is a bit weird, but hey. So Austria is interesting. Not only does it have a decent amount of population here, that's Oberbayern, but 2 million here, 2.8 million here, and I believe 3-something million here. But there's also a lot of factories that we could then use, well, make more use of. Also Hungary next door is all over 60%. All of Hungary, not Slovakia. I didn't say Slovakia, did I? All of Hungary is over 60% compliance too. Especially in Budapest, that's 4.7 million people and 64% compliance. Yes, but a bunch of factories there, 14 factories. Pretty good. So this could be a decent thing. And the first one's going to cost us 150 to do. But all the following ones would cost us just 50 because they're bordering cores of ours. Which would be pretty good, but then I noticed, I looked at this, which would have been nice. Sumatra, that's 10 million people. Pretty good. Some factories, bunch of resources. But then I saw Java, 52 million people, exactly at 60% compliance. It's going to cost us 150 PP, which we don't have right now. But as soon as I do, I'm pretty sure I'm going to pop this one and we're going to solve most of our problems. Also a bunch of factories. And it might even be bordering Sumatra to make that very cheap to then core. So that's the manpower plan. What about military? For one, I'm planning an invasion here. It still has a bunch of days to go, I believe. Yeah. It says 70-ish days to go. And we would have to get naval supremacy in the East China Sea here, which could be tough. We had lots of issues getting it down here. In, where was it? Was it this place? In the Java Sea. I believe it was in the Java Sea, right? We did get it in the end. I believe we're building an airport here, right? Already have a bunch of people here. And I believe we're getting this up to 2,000. Try to get that, help with that naval superiority by having a lot of air superiority. We have mostly fighters, only fighters in here right now, but we could add some naval bombers too. Not that I know that they help with the superiority so much. Honestly, running naval bombers right now might just kill a bunch of Japanese boats, which would be nice. Let's have a quick look at things. I am constructing. Yeah, airfields on Taiwan, that's what I'm looking for. And infrastructure on Taiwan, that's all nice. How much room do we have in this airfield now? Forget. There's room for a decent number, and let's say 400 naval bombers. And the best interface of the whole wide world. I do believe I still have some naval bombers lying around. I have started building jet tank bombers, I believe. But we still have old naval bombers. Kind of want to use them. Maybe we don't. Number 3. These were only ordered by anything. And not just randomly. Are these mine? 739 sounds like mine. Okay. Let's make it 400. Throw them into the East China Sea and have them do naval strikes and port strikes. I'm mostly looking for port strikes here, maybe to get a ship or two in harbor. And then what I was... Well, let's check here, because that's easier to see. Jet fighters, tech bombers... I don't think we're already building jet tech bombers. Do we have the tech, or are we still researching that? I'm sorry if I'm still doing that. Okay. Takes me a moment to get back to this, but I haven't been recording this for weeks, I think. A bunch of time. A lot of time. So do bear with me, please. What are my spies doing? You guys are making resistant contacts in... I'm still doing that in Norway because I didn't understand. No, that's on Japan. Okay. And yes, I understand now that Norway is not Germany. It's Reichsprotektorat Norwegen. It only looks like Germany and it walks like Germany, but it's not actually Germany. So we had some issues with spying there before. But what else do we need to look at? Convoy escort is still bad, but I don't think I'm being rated too much. Alright, I wanted to look at my rebel suppression. Now we've been building armored cars and adding them to our suppression units. Unfortunately, I kind of ran out of armored cars when I grabbed a bunch more land. Which leads to lower suppression values and all that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove this armored car for now. I still want to go to full armored cars, but this should gain me a whole bunch of cars, right? Yeah. Cost me some manpower, which I don't have tons of, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Gonna make this change. And since garrison units don't have like experience or anything, I don't think that's a problem to change this often. And then what I want to do is I want to make a new MP unit. I could just duplicate this one. Should have duplicated it first. Oh well. Duplicate it, call it... How about AMP? Armored Military Police. And I know that there's a nice icon for it. I mean, sure. Why not? And the Armored Military Police is going to be just armored cars. So I'm going to remove the whole line. I feel like there was a way to remove a whole line of things. Like this, and then I'm going to make it, I don't know, how about 4 armored cars? I don't know where the best spot for this is. Right now we get how much bonus suppression here? 5. We add another armored car. You get 6.2 bonus suppression. Maybe this is it for now. A line of armored cars. So the idea here being that we can maybe grab territory that is highly resistant. And this is another suggestion from the comments, by the way. Like Belgium here. And other places. And set these to using armored cars instead of the generic MP unit. So use our AMP unit. Which we can compare this here. 160 manpower, 131 production per suppression. And very hardy, so it doesn't take much damage. Here, a lot more manpower. Decently less, like half the production. And a lot less hardiness. So we're trading manpower for production here, which is fine, I think. And the hardiness should save stuff overall. Let's do this. Will it tell me how much it's going to cost me? No. Guess I'm going to make this change to Belgium. And we're going to let the thing roll and see how the split is. And then we add it to further places. Now what's going on here? We have a pocket that really needs eating. And I mean, I do like starting the video and doing that. Not with you though. And then I have a bunch of people pushing eastwards through German land that really shouldn't exist anymore. Oh, you're those guys. That's fine. We're just looking for a green arrow there. You are... doing what? You've done this naval invasion. That's done, right? Yeah, clearly. So kill that order. What about you? You're also done. So this was just an island pickup sort of affair. And the Mediterranean is, I believe, ours. Check for any red. No red. So I now have a free marine army here. Is it these guys? No. What are these guys doing? Currently they're running south. But you're not even marines. Oh no, you're not. You're running. Oh no, you just arrived. Okay. Not the guys I was looking for though. Oh, you're also not marines. You just looked like marines because I had them in marine orders like this, right? That the nice little marine symbol there. So here you are. That just freed up a bunch of troops. Let's see. Could just add more to the German front and push more. We could invade Norway and try to go that way. I do not enjoy invading Norway. I mean, I do. But the going through these Norwegian mountains here, that's just annoying as fudge. We could... Apparently we have already something planned here. Wait. 24 divisions. Who are you? Oh, these guys are leaving? Kinda? What did I do? What's going on? So a bunch of people walking south, trying to get to the invasion of India. Okay. I guess that's fine. That's what you're doing, right? I'm not. 24 divisions in your army, yeah. Okay, I mean, okay, you guys can swim to India, that's fine, I guess. You don't actually have anything to do. But, so apparently I decided I don't need these guys up here. What about this garbage? 18 and 1 divisions and where's the rest? 18 divisions? Different guy, 1 division. Wait, are you the guy with the... I have too many Teal groups. Okay, y'all are the ones moving down there. You're 24. 24 people. 24 people assigned to this. And the command of that guy. 24. Yes? Then why... Oh, that's a different guy that looks the same? Is it just hiding here behind? Yes, it's a different guy that looks the same. Frick. Teal army, same portrait. Give me color that I haven't used. You guys here, you can have... Like, because here... Yeah, I'm gonna make these guys red, because we don't have a red one in that army group. Go red. Now... you, actual Teal guy in that army. What's up with your units that are not on this? What's your job? I mean, these are all part of the big thing anyway, right? These are part of the big army group with the big army group order. So this is all just stuff that the Field Marshal does. Fine, do whatever, Field Marshal. Do whatever. So we learned nothing here. But question remains, do I want more troops at this front? I don't think I need that. Doesn't feel like I need that. So I'm gonna grab the 24 that are now free, which is you, right? Yes. We also go for India. Back to what I just stopped doing. I could declare like Turkey and crush from the other side, but I don't think that's what we're doing. I'm not really trying to go for a world conquest. even though that has been asked for in the comments. But I think beating the X is going to be enough. Opening another front. I think the question is really just, do we go for Norway or not? Or do we maybe want another army ready near India? You know what? I like that. Use guys. Use guys. Get over here. 22 divisions? Really? I mean, apparently. I guess that's fine. Where are you guys? You're doing that without a general. Fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. Thought for a second we got naval invaded there. Didn't. With that being said, how is America? Yes, I know I haven't unpaused yet, and we are 15 minutes in. But I do need to get back and understand things here. Is this you? This is tanky boys in America. Just have them give it a go. It looks good. And then the Teal guys here, of course they're Teal, will support and hold the line. It seems fine. Goody. Still have to punish El Salvador for pushing us out, but you know, that's eventually gonna be okay. Missing equipment production of fighters. Yeah, that's fine. No enemy ciphers being decrypted. That's because we have all of the relevant enemy ciphers decrypted. Anything we could, you know, put power into? Done India and Japan and Germany. And I'm not about to do like a Reichskommissariat or anything. It seems like a mistake. Could do like Manchukuo maybe. We're at war, right? Yeah. Sure. Why not decipher Manchukuo? 110 days. Easy. Easy as pie. Alright. Unpause, get a move on. And immediately pause because I want to check out what's going on here. Let's counterattack a bit. Try to make these guys not kill my tank, or at least remove my tank. They did. Remove my tank, that is. But that will be fine, I think. I think I stopped this long enough for it to be fine. Alright, get moving. Get doing things. Dockyards. We are building a bunch of big ships, if I remember correctly. These are cruisers. But I have heavy ships in construction. Right, I started constructing cruisers again because I thought that the battleships would never be ready anymore anyway. A bit more now. So why not add another line of recon cruisers? Right. Recon Mark IIs. Sure. And then I was considering... Right, the armored car situation. There should have been a bunch of armored cars returned to the thing. Is this still growing? Doesn't look like it is. I mean, it's growing a bit, but that's from production maybe? Who knows? 631. 637. Nah, they do seem to be trickling in, right? Because we have minus 24 here. So we're actually losing. But they seem to be trickling in from the other stuff. Okay. We no longer have issues with supplying our suppression troops. So I think I can grab one more area with high resistance. Not Belgium, because we already did Belgium. I mean, I could do Malta. Why is that so high in resistance anyway? It's high complacency. I'm gonna add... I was about to... No, that's just wrong. Ah, this is what I'm looking for, right? Well, over 100%. Intelligence operations. Okay, so somebody must have stoked resistance here. That's why this is going on. I'm looking for a high rebellion marker, right? Maximum. To put these guys into. Because Malta is just going to drop down to 0 on its own. We don't need to bother with that. So is the Republic of Cayenne. Now, I don't know that armored cars actually help you with increasing resistance suppression. I don't actually think they do. I think they just use less of it than of them. Here, this place. Legionary Romania. You can run on AMPs. We'll see what that does to our armored car availability. Not enough manpower equipment. We're actually lacking armored cars now. 124 is something we might be able to produce. Japan decrypted our ciphers for 30 days. I mean, that's a bad timing, Japan. That's bad timing. Winning all these things, that seems fine. It's bad timing because we still have more than 30 days to go on our invasion, and then when we have our invasion going, then they are not gonna do anything. I'll just build more armored cars, right? Not that I super need them. Where they at? Just build 30 more factories full of armored cars. Which seems nuts, but hey. Now there have been a couple of... I think I do want the... What is the torpedo attack? Was I running a bunch of torpedoes? I don't think so. I mean, I might want to. A couple of things that have been pointed out. Mountain infantry, so mountaineers. Could have used those in Italy. I mean, it's way too late to use them in Italy. Could still research them and then maybe make a group of mountaineers for specific areas, like northern India or something. It's an option to go with our tech. It's been pointed out that rocket artillery might be a good way to go. What this does, it gives us a bunch more soft attack at the cost of some hard attack. So it's a lot better against infantry and a lot worse against tanks. We can have our tanks to fight tanks, so this could be fine too. It's a bunch of research to do, but it's possible. We're done here. We're pretty much done on the naval stuff, except for the torpedoes. And I mean carriers, but who wants carriers, right? So that's fine. We're done here. We're working on the TAC bomber stuff. Essentially done here. We're not going to do any strategic bombing. Could do this to increase our rocket artillery, so it's even more rocket artillery research that would need doing, I would want doing. Don't really need more fuel at the moment, because we have taxes. Kinda liking the mountaineer idea, but I don't know that we actually need an even stronger navy. What's need, right? Didn't want to read any of those results. Let's keep going, keep pushing. Oh, I actually have not... No, never mind. There it goes. But to say I have not deleted the pocket, but now it is gone. How can these guys flee from the pocket? What? That's not how it should be. Nobody should be able to flee the pocket. Fear the pocket, don't flee it. Something. What about the Americas? I see green. Green is good. I see a bunch of attrition. Do we actually have supply issues here? Yes, we do. Just gonna do some of this. Port in Zulia. I guess I'm gonna add port value here too. Alright, just build all the stuffs. It'll be fine. Armored car 62. It's going down. Well, we seem to be at the limit of what we can do with armored cars right now. Unless I was willing to remove more armored cars from the other suppression divisions. But I don't know that that's really what we're going for. Or what we need to do. We are getting a bunch of dockyards here. Still dislike that you can only put so few dockyards on a battleship. It might be realistic. But I wish I could use my military might here to just... Or my industrial might to just push out a bunch of battleships. Instead of having to wait until 53 to get any of them. I could, but I don't have any naval experience, right? Considering some sort of torpedo boat cheap torpedo heavy boat, like a destroyer or something, right? Guess it would be destroyers. And it would be 1994 destroyer hull, like this guy. It would make a variant and would be running a bunch of torpedoes. I don't know which slots you can run them in, but here, 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 and then it helps to have some anti-air. What does radar do for us? Sub-detection, light attack, heavy attack. It's just good. Sure. Don't know that I need the rest of the stuff heavily upgraded. The idea is if our light cruisers, honestly, there's depth charges. Don't really care. If our light cruisers crush the enemy screens, then our destroyers can set off a bunch of torpedoes and just crush the enemy, well, capital ships. Run a bigger engine. Sure. Spent all our naval experience on this. Call this the... What do they call these days? It's actually a cruise missile boat. It's gonna possibly call the... I mean, it's a destroyer... Artillery. It doesn't make any sense to have artillery in the front line much, but... Torpedoes. Sure, why not? Something like this. D torpedoes. Save. Close. Why did that override my other destroyer setup? I create variant, didn't I? I guess I should need to click duplicate or something. It'll be fine. Make a bunch of these. And keep rolling. Now, how much time again here? Oh, probably not this episode kind of time, right? We're at half. Now, I would already move my fleet into the East China Sea to see whether we can get the superiority or not. But I think that would... I mean, that just risks putting my... It just puts my ships at risk. And I don't like that. I don't seem to have any battleships built. Just a bunch of battle cruisers here. Could increase the numbers, but I don't think I need to, really. Actually, yellow supremacy here. Interesting. So our Indian invasion would also need some extra support. But I guess that's gotta be something we can do. We can arrange for. Most of these pushes are working. I mean, some of them are not. But overall, we seem to be pushing fine. Our tanks have once again been extended a bit much. Whoa. I am impressed by that name. Wait, that's a different army of tanks. A different army of tanks that does not have a job. No, you're those guys. You're these guys. You, no, you. Special job of getting me roughly down to here. Get me that Krim. And go. Even if you don't have a guy, it's fine. It'll be fine. And then my other tank group. Is that you guys? It is. You have the same freaking color? No. Man, this is not particularly visible. Oh, they're only down here. I see. Edit. Make you a lot smaller. Just so you can focus your attacks a bit. And my infantry can just cover the rest of the line. It'll be fine. I have a lot of infantry stacked up here. But that seems to be okay. We seem to be doing fine on supply. Yep. So that's all good. Really, I have 23 guys just hanging out. These guys must have had a front line on that. Why are you 23? A front line on the pocket. So you can support here, I think. And then once they're there, I'm gonna take yellow and shorten their line. Speaking of yellow, you don't seem to have a job, do you? Get there. 30 minutes in, so we're gonna put that cut in here very, very soon. Just gonna check back on my invasion over here because that's what I care for most. That's not at all what I meant to click. You are ready in, yeah, it's gonna be next episode. Let's quickly complete our, why are you running these again? Oh, for the cruisers, sure. More? That's a lot of dockyards. Just build me more torpedo destroyers. It'll be fine. What I want to do was complete checking on you. Okay, nothing to do there. Let's put that cut in here. Let's invade Japan next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and of course, as always, talk to me in that comment section. Yes, please do. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.